The, podcasting, unless you hit it big, ain't gonna pay the bills, and radio ain't gonna pay the bills.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I
I
appreciate.
could have been making more at McDonald's. I'm not kidding.
Really?
Could have been making more at McDonald's. I was told by a teacher in high school that he wanted to be in radio, but he said that the money was worse than poverty. I said, I don't believe you. Then I worked in radio and I found out he was not lying.
Yeah, I'm shocked that it's lower than McDonald's, but
I made $21,000 in 2020, and I never lost work because of the pandemic. $21,000, and that's without taxes taken out.
man, that's terrible. That is beyond terrible.
Oh yeah, it's awful. With taxes taken out, 18,000.
That's nuts.
Yeah. That's the so now I'm working as a bookkeeper, making double what I was at the radio station. So I'm doing good for myself now. I guess I'll reveal it here. I'm working on a wrestling documentary. So I'm having a lot of fun with that.
Now, is that for the project here on your own, or?
Yeah, that's a project on my own. I got to talking to a wrestler. He was like, I have a story I want to tell, and I said, let me tell that story. And and he was like, okay. And I was like, oh, okay. Oh wow. I thought I'd be shot down. So I've been working on that. Been traveling to St. Louis and what have you. Just following this guy around, and going to wrestling shows and filming him backstage. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. I don't know when it'll be out. I'm not done filming it yet, so we'll see where it turns to.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on it and see if it comes out.
I promise you, once I have a date, because I'll have a trailer for it. Once I have a trailer and a date for it, fuck man, you're not gonna be able to go to my page without hearing me talk about it. I'm gonna be hyping that shit up like no other.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. I would do the same thing, honestly, if I was in your position. So.
Oh my god, man, it's been so much fun. That's the one thing that I will always love about wrestling is the opportunities that it has afforded me. No matter what headaches I get. I have a shitty tattoo, but I was able to hold my own wrestling show. I didn't spend a weekend in July home alone, except for this weekend. This weekend, I've spent every other weekend gone, away from home, and because of wrestling. But I'm able to keep myself. I'm able to follow my dream. So
yeah.
that's the one thing.
That's what's most important, honestly.
Yeah. And that's all I wanted. Like I've been tying this all back to the beginning, where my dream was to be a wrestler, but I had to focus on my girlfriend and the family that we plan to one day possibly have. I get to do that, and I still get to follow my dream. So it's all kind of works out.
Yeah, man. All matters. I appreciate you talking with me, man.
All right, that was the discussion I had with MacReuber on TikTok. If you guys follow him there, that was nearly a 2-hour conversation. Now we did jump around all over the place between rock bands and wrestling and whatnot, but I thought this was a cool opportunity to kind of see the person behind. I don't want to call it the gimmick, but behind the person that you see on social media. One of the things I forgot to say in the beginning is there's a lot of parts where it cut out. That was literally just internet. I went back through and double checked it. It was basically Skype was not picking up that he was speaking for one reason or another, whether his internet dropped. I was running a constant ping test. It wasn't on my end, so it looks like it was coming from him to Skype, especially considering I used the Skype recording software and downloaded it from them to be able to get this audio file. But if you enjoyed that, I'd like to do more of these. I like doing conversations with people involved in wrestling one way or another. So I'm going to keeping that rolling there. Either way, you can get us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. You can follow us on Twitter at Wrestling as Cool. Facebook is Wrestling at Wrestling Still Cool Pod. TikTok is Wrestling Still Cool 90, or you can get my personal one, KM_Wrestling Still Cool. That's how MacReuber and I became in contact with each other. The other socials: Instagram, Wrestling Still Cool. Emails, WrestlingStillCool@gmail, and I believe there is a LinkedIn. But any kind of feedback, we'd like to leave it on the actual where you can get your podcast, or you can contact us directly on social medias or email. Definitely appreciate you there. Now, there will be other stuff coming up. I am planning to upload everything that happened this past week next week. Try to shoot for the beginning of the week. That's the only thing I could really think of. I thank you guys for hanging in there. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I'll talk to you later. Have a good one.